Hi guys, and welcome to another episode here on Old Ridge Farm, playing more realistic. And we're back to where we were. The JD is ready. I'm out of the cab because I've just done the TW gears shot, but we're coming in here. And I now have... I can't remember how to do it. Is it Shift and R, does it say? No, why would it say? That's too simple. Shift and R. Ha! Yes! I do also have it on the button box, don't I don't quite remember. Anyway, what we're putting in the East Meadow, which is the one to our right, left even, left. That's going to be sugar beet. West Meadow is going to be sunflower. We're putting in sunflower just because the young one wants it. Why not? And I believe she's carrying sunflower. I haven't done the fucking windows, have I? My life. I have to get these cleaned. Couldn't resist, had to fix it, or at least find out why it was doing what it's doing. You'll notice now that window that was always working right is now giving off the same as the rest of them. Now, the curious thing is, the way this model's set up is not good. Not good. This was an FS17 issue. If you had two materials on one mesh, is probably the right word, one object, only the first one would work with the dirt. Now, that particular window has two materials. The actual glass was the second material, which means it doesn't work. The shader has no effect on it. Now, the doors, I believe the doors have separate materials. Like the glass only has one material, but that means the dirt shader was working on it. So the problem... Well, I'll carry on. I'll carry on with this one. Other ones that had two on, I think that window, side window there, had two materials, but the glass was the first one. So the dirt shader was working on the glass. Now, the other thing about windows, from FS15 onwards, they should have an outer and an inner. This doesn't. It's only got one piece of glass. So you don't have the different things. So, yeah. Not the best put together windows in the world, but acceptable now. I have the dirt turned off on them. Seemingly they don't have an half decent specular either. I didn't look at the specular, I just wanted to get them working. But if we go to the outside, oh dear. Yeah. Some are acceptable, some are just really fucking weird. Oh wow, that's kind of cool though. And the front is just a mess. But from inside, it's better than what it was. At least I think it is. That was the window that was clearer than the rest. Look at it that way. And that's now the same. Is the front kind of really dark still, isn't it? Ah, you swine. Yeah, the front's really dark still. More work required. That's better. Giving it a wipe. Before we move on, I will show you what I did. If I can bring it up. There we go. Right, you got to pop the i3D, track it down, the part of this one. They have tried covering it and making it hard to do whatever you want to do with. So you just got to click each one until it highlights the right bits. So like for there, we need to be in there. You come down here, you find out it highlights the right part, We're looking for that window. And just repeat until you get to there, and you come in here and it's object 024, and then all you do is you need your material editing tab open, you come in here, there will be a shader source, hit the red button and get rid. You get this weird ass green sheen, but you don't have dark windows anymore because it's just really really annoying. I said to fix it would be, oh sugar. That was creative. Did it really do that? Apparently it does. I have my scenes hotkeyed. Let's not do that again. Crazy. What I was looking for was that. So yeah, we've all got the silly green sheen on now, which is kind of cool actually for the ground did. I like the fact it's gone green. But yes, we're clear, we can see, ha 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 ha. Job's a good one. Maybe it's a bit too clear on the front now. Screw it. We've suffered enough. Right, we have sunflowers on board. Why do I have no fertiliser? Oh, really? This should have had fertiliser in it. Why has it not got any? What's the magic button? N. What's N? There we go. Get on up. No fertiliser. What happened? What happened? This should be fertilised. Have I forgot to save? Like a rookie. I bet I have. That sucks. Seriously, like how many parts are there going to be to this video? Well, that's my own fault. I'm getting carried away with the Alt F4 business. And the putting fertiliser in this was just an addition later on after I realised the error. That the main box was for 30. So I know what I've done. I've Alt F4'd after I finished the recording. Like a noob. Oh well. These things happen. There's other things I wanted to talk about today. Hello. Oh, it could be fun. If I can remember which side does what. Do I have... I think I do, don't I? Do I have separate controls for them now? And if I do, where would it be? Is it in driving? Haha! Ridge marker right. Ridge marker left. Looks promising. Do I have that set up on Xpadder? It's going to go quiet for a minute while I figure out what the crack is. Left shift Z. Okay, so it is... Yeah, awesome. Ha! We do! So it should be... that one? Yep. And he comes back up, he goes down. He goes down. Alright, so... okay, fair enough. Yeah, you have to put him down, then you press it, and it'll bring him up. Then it'll put that down. Same with the other one, that'll go up. So it needs a double press. Nice. Oh well. You can't have everything in the world, I suppose. It makes sense then. I like it, I do like it. That is cool. Very cool. Okay, I unfolded it as well. Yeah, things I did want to talk about today. I have moved. Not house. I've moved from over there to over here. I'm at the other side of the living room now. And we've got rid of one of our sofas, so there is a lot more space. For the next point. But I'll crack on and get this in the field before I start discussing that. Handbrake off. Into a gear. That's the wrong bloody one. I need the left shift. Right then. Fire this puppy up. I know what the beeping is now, because I got drive control to turn it off, didn't I? That was stupid. Activate proceed HUD. Keypad 7, you dumb shit. Oh great, really? Can I move that? Please don't. Haha, I can. Legends. I do like it. Oh shit, what's going on there? Well, that was funky, wasn't it? Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, good. Yeah, let's back down. Target width of nice. Manual, semi. Oh, Jesus. That's mind blown. I've not even looked into that at all, have I? Toggle half side shut off. Switch on tramline is number 8. Yep, half side shut off. I have no idea on the widths I have to be working with. Ah, crap. I'm not prepared for this at all. I don't even know what thing I've got. You know what? Turn her off again. Handbrake on. What do I have? I've not got a sprayer yet. Up to 24 metres. What's half of 24 metres? 12. What's half of that? 6. Shit. I've not got the mathematics worked out for this. Oh, there's going to be a half side shut off somewhere, isn't there? Is it actually 4.5 meters wide though, which really complicates it. Mind blow. I don't have to do 24 meters. I do have the mod on which can adjust it, shake it, and rattle and roll it kind of thing. I don't have. I can do it being 18. Go on, give me a multiple of 9. I don't want 9. That's why I want 9. 28. Oh god, that's so close. 21. Nope. That's not a multiple of 9, but there will be a bit of overlap with that. That's also DLC, so I can't do naff with that one. I need mine, don't I? Either will do. Either will do. But I can't remember what I had set up on Thornton. It's an old one, isn't it? I've no idea the width. I have no idea the width at all. Ah. See, these are the things you need to be prepared for, and I am not. Right, we're just going to stick it in. I've no idea. We'll have to run tram lines later on. We'll just put them in over the crop. Yeah. I've no idea what it'd be, so. Oh well. It's not even got that down anymore now. Kitty out. She's in. I'm going to do a headland. No, I'm not going to do a headland, am I? Are we slipping like hell? We could be. Yeah, we were. Jesus, she's away now. Down, 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 down. That'll do you. Yep, previously people have mentioned, and watching some people on YouTube and reading, oh, what's this forum I'm on? I'm on a farmer's forum. Some people do headlands first, and then go do the down a bit. I'm going to try with that, just for something different. Up you come. See how many times I accidentally hit the wrong button for reversing. I'm doing alright in a minute. See, now I know what that beeping is, I don't mind it at all. That used to drive me mad when I didn't know. And the amount of times that I have actually set off down the field without lowering the cedar as well. Oh dear. Up you come, sweetie. Go straight back out of it. Yes. I think I'll have to knock it back a little bit further here. Yep, that's good. Nice. Get these headlands in. Let's see where we end up. Can we make... Yeah, I don't want to bend anything. You know what, I'll play it safe. I'll be a good boy. Up you come, dear. There she goes again. I'm confident I can make this turn. Very, very gentle. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, I'll get back on now with the story of why we have moved the living room round and sacrificed a sofa. My housemate has took advantage of the Oculus Rift summer sale and has purchased himself an Oculus Rift. Now, I think the usual price for Oculus Rift is a bit ridiculous. It's £600 just for the headset, no controllers. It's currently, for the summer sale, down at £400 with the controllers. It's a bargain. The problem I have with it is I only have one USB port available left on my computer and no HDMI ports available. I need a cable and to sacrifice some of my peripherals for me to go down that route. Si, however, has done quite well. He's thoroughly enjoying it. But every time he stands up to play one of his games, he ends up twatting the lampshade, which then goes flying around the room, scaring the dog, and the young one's laughing her heart off. She thinks it's one of those round ones, so as far as she's concerned, it's a big ass beach ball. But it's only a matter of time before the lampshade goes, and then he ends up smashing the actual bulb. The glass from lights, it's some kind of different glass, isn't it? If you've ever broken one before, you'll know the stuff is horrible. Really? You stood there, buddy. So it's something we'd like to avoid. A hospital trip for the housemate is not good. So if we can get away with it, we will. Hence the move around. So the sofa that was in the middle of the room now, with the dog cage behind it, is no longer there. That is the sofa that has survived the cut, because it's the bigger one. The other one was tiny. You couldn't lay down on it, it's no good. Right, just focusing again. Trying to get this done somewhat professionally after the incidents of actually getting going. There's still no strand lines, but I will figure it out and make a decision. It's been so long I can't remember what the old thing used to do. Oh well. But yes, that is the first purpose for moving things around. The second purpose is I have managed to acquire a HTC Vive. Now the difference between the Vive and the Oculus that makes it more suitable for me is the Vive only requires one USB port, which I have, and it has what's called a breakout box. And on the back side of the breakout box is a socket for a display port, which is rather cool. I'm not entirely sure. The breakout box basically is just a box that I don't quite understand the purpose of it really. It's the Oculus plugs straight into the computer. This goes into the box thing and then into the computer. I don't know, does it get you some more extensions? Pulls your leads away from being in the back of the computer maybe? I don't know, I can't get it. It's, what, 6:30 now, wow. Been up all night. I am going on night, so it needed to be done. But yeah, getting tired. So my mind, I can't get around why this breakout box is an important part of it. But either way, the leads from the computer go to this box, and then it basically feeds them on to the, what do you call it? The headset. The breakout box itself does have power to it. So I wonder if it's an extra power source? Not sure. Not sure at all. But I like it. The tracker stands for the Vive as well don't plug into the computer, they go either side of the room into the power sockets and some kind of radio, Bluetooth, wizardy gadgetry. Either way, I know where they're going, so that doesn't get USB'd into the computer as well, nice touch. And it's also got a camera on the front of it that the Oculus doesn't have. Now that means, if I can get it working for Farm Sim, with the myriad of buttons and shizzle I have, I'm presuming you just press a button and it shows you where your shizzle is. So like for the button box, I can press the button, or I'm presuming you can hotkey it, and I'll be able to use this camera on the front to see which button I need to press on the button box. I mean, in the cab now I pretty much know where everything is, but the button box is just slightly out of reach. It's not comfortable to get at, basically. We shall see how it all comes together. But it does work out having the room swapped around for that as well. If it does work for Farm Sim, I will have no excuse for getting these bales wrong. Having that depth perception in this game is One of the dreams I have for it. If VR is the way to do it, happy days. But we shall see. We shall see. I've got a week to wait for it to get here. And the only reason I've gone looking for the Vive is because it's now on a summer sale as well. It's down from the £800 to £600. Still a ridiculous amount of money, but because it's brand new at £600 at the minute, the eBay sales have come down as well. So I've picked it up for pretty much the same price as a brand new Oculus. And the Vive for me, it does what I need it to do. Taking up the space on the computer, having the pass-through camera. I need that stuff. But it is pretty damn cool. That was stupid. Oh wow, yeah, that's annoying. I better pull that back up until we get going. Right then, so yeah, it works on a plough, doesn't it? I remember now. You horrible little gremlin. Now I should be safe to throw it back down. Yeah, it works on the plough script, I remember. Ah, bugger. Whoops. Ridge marker, that's what I'm complaining about there. Did it? Did it not even go down? I thought it went down. Or did I lift it again? Nope, it won't go down while it's in the air. Interesting. Why is that a thing? Okay, fair enough. Surely that should be something I control. Because now, is it going to go down? Yes, it is. It's the wrong bloody one. Oh wow! It has not... Eh! How is that on auto mode now? Well that's... Why am I on revs? Now why do I have revs? I shouldn't have revs at the minute. Why is it revving? Oh! That's why it's revving. Okay, fair enough. Little intricacies that there are now. I'm a little bit annoyed about these ridge markers, to be honest. That is not a clever idea. That sucks. If that's now going to put down the other one, I am completely screwed. Where are we? We're right in the right place. No, it's not putting any down now. How did I have that working before me? I just left it down before, didn't I? I did laps of the field. What's going on there? Oh dear. Anyway, summary of today's episode then. We fixed the windows in the John Deere, kind of. In a perfect world they need to be taken at the blender and really given some abuse. No. I'm not in the mood for that. What else did we do? We refilled this full of fertiliser because somebody had forgot to save. Yes, it stayed down before though. Broke everything, but it stayed down. I lift it up now. Have to be a bit more proactive with Proceed. We discovered that I don't know what I'm doing regarding spraying widths. I've not got it mapped out, planned out or anything yet. I did remember that I have an individual control of the ridge markers though, which is pretty swish. That's cool. I do like that. Spoken about VR and the potential it holds. I've had a go with the Oculus and that is pretty cool. As far as graphically, they're both the same, in theory. It's the same resolution. Another thing about the Vive though, before I say goodbye. The Oculus only has the width of your eyes to adjust. The Vive, you can adjust the actual depth of the lenses away from your eyes, which works because I wear glasses. And I've discovered with the Oculus, if I don't wear glasses, it's like looking around the real world with no glasses. Everything's blurry. If I put the glasses on and manage to squeeze them in there, it's all nice and clear and looks stunning, as you would expect from a slightly above 1080 resolution. So yeah, you'd expect it to be pretty crystal. But hopefully, when the Vive arrives, I can set it up perfectly. And maybe as well, it might not need glasses with that extra adjustment. We'll see. Or there may even be some settings in the software side to fix that particular problem. I don't know. Not until it gets here. Which, like I say, is next week. The other thing as well. I may have fixed my audio problem. I acquired a new splitting lead. Basically, it goes from the mixer, which is separate left and right mono jacks, down onto the computer, which is a stereo 3.5mm jack. I put the thing down. Or did I? No. Just knock that off for 5, then we'll figure this out. So yes, it was a new, hopefully the new lead has fixed it. I've tried to run it through my head which one's the problem, because the sounds coming to the mixer, sort of as I'm hearing the game now, has been both in left and right, but the recording, which takes it directly from the output on the mixer, has been coming out only on the left side. Talking about this now, this video could well be shagged. I don't know until I play the recording back. But in theory, it was that lead. In theory. I think that was the one that was a bit dicky going in the back of the computer as well. Otherwise, it's something to do with that ground loop box I made, or the shorter cables that go from the mixer to that box. But I've got a feeling it was that splitter cable, or combining cable. We will see. We will see. Anyway guys, that's it for this one. Before I carry on waffling, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and we will catch you all next time. Laters.